Monica Ramos.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out here. Rain and shine, you all have done a wonderful job. I know I get the email updates, and I wish I could be at every rally, every event that you all do for us. It is greatly appreciated, everything you all do. I have had the opportunity to visit with my husband once a week right now by the prison. Now he's in Phoenix, Arizona. A big change from Yazoo City, Mississippi. So I get to see him every week. He's doing as best as can be expected right now. As many of you all might know, the appeal hearing now has been tentatively set for the first week of December. So we still stay hopeful. I haven't seen it yet, you know, set in stone on the calendar for the Fifth Circuit Courts of Appeal. So, but what I would really ask for everybody's help, and my husband spoke about this yesterday, my husband and I spoke about this, is everybody remembers Della Hunt had some hearings, and it's kind of faded off the radar. It's dropped, you know, and we ask everybody to please call Representative Della Hunt's office and see where we stand on those hearings. I think we're very close to exposing, and somebody just doesn't want the corruption exposed here, and I need your help. I'm one voice, but I definitely need everybody's help here. My husband right now, as he sits in solitary confinement, I find out more and more each time that I go to visit him how he's doing. I was not aware he's not ever allowed out of his cell on Saturdays and Sundays. He sits in his 5x10 cell. He's only allowed to shower on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. He has no TV. He's still down to one phone call every 30 days. He gets one uniform he can wear, and it only gets recycled every 30 days. So the conditions are pretty harsh. And if you compare it to those terrorists that are sitting in Florence, Colorado right now with TV, email, computers, they are definitely, both men are not getting those kind of privileges. And we keep hearing that Bureau of Prisons has policies and procedures. Well, you know what? They need to make it easier on these men. They were doing their jobs. And I would ask everybody's help.
Hey, good to see you.
Congressman Dana Rohrabacher's just joined the crowd. Monica going to finish, and Dana, you can speak next.
Okay, first and foremost, we will not rest until Ramos and Compean are free, and we will not rest till our southern borders are secure. You know, the President of the United States keeps claiming that, you know, we got this war on terrorism, yet he puts our defenders in jail and he leaves our southern borders open to terrorists. What's that all about? If President Bush wants our support, or any other presidential candidate who wants to take his job wants our support, the first step is freeing Ramos and Compean. And I'm going to announce to you today, and you may already know about this, that next week about a half dozen members of Congress are holding a press conference. We are sending a letter to the new Attorney General. We are pointing out that Ramos and Compean have been in solitary confinement for over 10 months now, which means we are treating our defenders at the border who intercepted a drug dealer. We're treating them worse than what we treat the terrorists in Guantanamo Bay. So with that said, we are going to be demanding that the definition of torture, which includes long periods of isolation without that be brought to play here, and Ramos and Compean are either going to be sent to a minimum security prison, which would then mean they would not have to be. They do not have to be at that point under solitary confinement, or they either go do that, or they're going to have to be set free totally, because the bottom line is that the President of the United States has the ability not to put these people in solitary confinement. He's ignoring that option. So, yeah, why can't they just let them go is the point. These men don't deserve to be in jail. They deserve to get a medal is what they deserve. And but we will demand of the new Attorney General that he take into consideration that long periods of solitary confinement are considered torture, and that we will be holding this president accountable to that standard if Ramos and Compean are kept, because there is an alternative. They can go to minimum security prison, or how about if the president just decides to let them off on bond until their appeal is heard? You know, how about the president, when every time we've made this request, and the president's been asked about it, what has been his statement? He says, well, you know, we got this long colluded process, everybody has to go through it, can't go, you know, no exceptions. And then what happened?
Scooter Libby.
Scooter Libby gets off in a millisecond. Okay, well, we've had it up to here with this hypocrisy. We've had it up to here with the fact that our southern borders are leaking like a spaghetti strainer. We got terrorists pouring into this country along with the illegal immigration population. We're not going to put up with this anymore. This president has failed us, and next week we can pledge you, we are going to do everything we can to make sure that your husband is treated in humane, legal fashion. And as we know, we shouldn't be in jail in the first place, but we're not going to put up with any more of this solitary confinement. So with that said, thank you all for coming out today. We appreciate it.
Congressman Peter Warbuckers, Congressman of the people.